Welcome back, and thanks for joining me on episode 2. In episode 1, I did a preview of my current saw station and provided some rationale/justification for the first of several big changes I have planned. The first upgrade will be incorporating a second table saw. I've given much consideration to how I would do this, and the idea of having a second Craftsman saw really appeals to me the most. It would fit my existing jigs, throat plates, fence, and other accessories, so I started looking around for something similar. There were plenty available if I was willing to shell out several $100s, but I'm kind of a cheap bastard. I also wasn't willing to travel a couple 100 miles to pick one up in another state. I eventually stumbled across this little gem on Facebook Marketplace. It's the same basic size as my current saw, but with the ability to spin a 12-inch blade, which will be nice for thicker materials. Sure, it looked pretty ugly, but I was certain it could be fixed up and pressed into service, so I contacted the seller and picked it up. Well, here she is, in all of her glory. The cast iron top hasn't had any attention paid since the Nixon era, but the shell had almost no rust on it, which was nice to see. There were an almost criminal number of spiders living inside of this thing, which I dispatched with extreme prejudice before bringing this into the garage. All in all, not a bad buy for $50. I mean, $50. The top of this old girl is held on with 7 bolts, and once removed, it comes off pretty easily. The trunnions and motor assembly comes out. It's a tight fit, but it does come out eventually. The underside of the top had a fair amount of powdery rust on it, but no major damage that I could find, no cracks or anything. The electric motor's aluminum housing was also kind of powder rusted. All of the gears appeared to be okay. I didn't see anything sheared off or broken or cracked. The trunnions looked to be okay, no missing teeth. Overall, not too shabby. Now, we break it down. But first, let's get rid of some of the loose stuff.